Hey guys, it's Jessica. And look, it's like an early midday chalking. How fun. How fun. Just getting my Facebook pulled up. Give me a sec here. It takes forever to load sometimes. So, if you saw my title, hey Christy, hey Dad, hey Keely. If you saw my title, you see that I'm going to be finally, hi Brother Bill, you're going to see that I am finally using The Mountains Are Calling. I could not wait to use this transfer, but it kept jumping out of stock before I was able to utilize it. So, yeah, I'm finally getting the chance to do it today, so hooray, I'm so excited. Oh, look, you guys can see my iPad in the background. Okay, so anywho, this is the awesome transfer that I'm going to use today. Got to roll my arms, my sleeves up so they don't get stuck on. This is the raw wood chalkboards that Home Depot had for sale. And I knew I wanted to use this chalkboard frame for this, and it actually fits perfect, so it's awesome. I was able to snag a few of them. But if not, you know, our fantastic frames will work. Unfortunately, I love everything I have on my frames. I have 4 of our big Couture frames. They're all decorated for Christmas, and I'm not ready to undecorate them yet. So they're staying on those boards. I'm going to use the Home Depot board, and I'm going to use a few different colors today to go along with this. So I'm going to be doing most of the words in white. I'm going to be doing the mountains themselves in white, the little lines in white, probably the little stump here in white, and then I'm going to do the trees in green. I think I'm going to do The Mountains Are Calling, and I Must Go in Azure. And I'm sorry, and when I was saying trees, I meant evergreen. And then, oh, I'm sorry, I lied. I'm using elephant for these. Yeah, that was a hot mess on my part there. I'm going to use elephant for the mountaintops, and then I'll use white for all down here. So I am ready to go ahead and just get started. I could not wait to play with this. So let's go in and get started. Now, if you are joining, now this is a very odd time for me to be chalking. It's like, what, 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the West Coast, and people are still in work on the East Coast. So there may not be any of you joining me right now, and that's okay. But if you are joining, make sure you say hello. And if you would share, hi Alexis, hi Tracy. Make sure you share my video if you would as you come in. So right now, what I'm gonna just do right now, I am using our adhesive backed silk screen transfers, hi Heather, that are reusable over and over and over again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the word back on the back of my transfer, so I know that that is the correct way to put it back into or onto my carrier sheet, because like I said, they're reusable over and over and over again. I am going to, now I know there is a video from Couture that tells you the correct way to pull your transfer off without it stretching, because these are silk screens, so you don't want to stretch them. I have found when I work with a larger transfer, what I do is I take the transfer from the carrier sheet. Hi, Sharon. So what I'll do is I'll hold the transfer and I'll peel the carrier sheet off. And then I'm not yanking on the transfer. I'm not stretching it. So I have discovered for myself that is what works best. So that is how I peel my larger transfers off. It's actually kind of how I do all my transfers, just so you know. Hi, Lori. Thanks for joining. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip this over. This is adhesive back, so it's nice and sticky. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick it on my chalkboard where I want it to go. Now, I want to make sure that I do not have any air bubbles. Maybe I need to do it like this. I'm going to just be super careful about folding it inward because it's a bigger transfer and I'm kind of sort of by myself here. So I'm going to just lightly let it drop. And then I'm going to come in and make sure I rub out Annie. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Lisa. I rub out any of the air bubbles, okay, which I think I did a good job there. So now I'm going to go ahead. Hi, Jillian. I'm going to go ahead, and guys, as you're coming in, I would love it if you'd share my video. Bottom left-hand side of your mobile device is a share button. If you would hit that, I would love to. You sure get to have a lot of fun. I love doing this, Lisa. I love, love, love. Isn't this transfer awesome, Wendy? Hi, Margie. So I'm like super excited to finally be able to use it because I don't like to show what you guys can't get your hands on. So I always wait to use them until things come back in stock. So now it's finally my turn to go ahead and use it. So yay! Okay, so I am going to do this a specific way. Hey, girl. I am going to, I love this one and keep meaning to do this for my son who loves travel. Oh, Sharon, this will be perfect. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start up here. And as I get finished, I'm going to try to pull the transfer down instead of doing the paper towels. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm kind of short on paper towels at the moment and it's so cold here. I'm going to go outside. I'm not going to lie. So I don't want to go out and buy anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started with this. Now this is a brand new elephant I am opening. As you can see on here, there is a date of 09/17 and it says new, which means it's one of the newly reformulated colors. So that means we did not have to apply paste wax onto this board because it's a new color. So hooray. I officially am using all new colors with the exception of my magenta, I believe. So I have a little paper towel here actually right now to keep my lids, my chalk paste lid, because the lids come, you always have to keep your lid because it's what keeps the seal together so that way your chalk paste doesn't dry out. So I'm going to just go ahead and use one of my little stirry sticks and I am just going to stir this all up. Now, you hear it sounds like Rice Krispies? When you want to stop stirring when you stop hearing a Rice Krispie sound, okay? So get on, I say this every time I have a new one, get in the corner. I mean get along the edges. So get all on the edges, go all the way to the bottom, and you want to keep stirring until you no longer hear that Rice Krispie sound, because then that means you're officially getting all of the chalk paste stirred up, okay? So once you have that, I hear it a little bit more, and I'm all good. So I know I have officially stirred this puppy up extra well. Oh, and it smells like baby. Oh, I love the way it smells. I love our chalk paste. I love the way the chalk paste smells, I swear to God. Okay, so got my elephant ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and get my Evergreen because I'm going to do the little trees in Evergreen. Put the lids over here. Put this lid over here. And I'm going to mix this up really well. Now this definitely could afford a little bit of a spray, so I'm going to get my little sprayer. It's just a little mini spray bottle, and I'm just going to give it a little spray, okay? And that's just to freshen up my chalk paste to make sure it's nice and smooth and it doesn't dry out on me when I put it down. It's not the right consistency I want because I'm getting closer to the bottom. So I'm just going to spray until I get that, okay? You can always spray a little bit to start. You can always add. You can't take out when you put the water in. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm very happy with how that mixed up. So I've got that. I'm also going to go ahead and get my Azure ready because I'm going to do The Mountains Are Calling and The Mountains Are Calling, and I'm going to do an Azure. And then I Must Go will be white, I believe. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. Hi, Susan. So let's go ahead, get this opened. Ow. Now, guys, if anybody in here has, Okay, good. I thought I lost you guys. If anybody in here is brand new to listen to me talk about chalk couture, you can just go back through on my page and you'll see a video I did yesterday that talks all about what chalk couture is. Hi there, girlfriend. So, and I also, it is on my YouTube channel, which is Crafting and Stamping. You'll find it. That way, if you're interested in maybe joining my team, purchasing some goodies, so you can go ahead and do it, it's all in there. Additionally, my website is the pinned post below. So, are we ready? Let's go ahead and get started, right? I've been talking so much. So, I'm going to get my little squeegees together. This squeegee is a full squeegee. I just cut in thirds, so I have 3 pieces. And this one is one that I cut in half, so I have 2 pieces. So, I have multiple squeegees here so I can do multiple things at a time. So, I'm going to use the small guy for my evergreen. I'm going to use the bigger guy for my elephant. And I'm going to try my best to make this work. Sometimes some color smears over into places where you don't want it to go. So let's try our best to keep it where we want it to be. Okay. So, and you'll notice I'm only doing the silk screen area. I don't care about any place else because I just worry about how that shows up. Okay. All right. And it's okay. I didn't really plan to do the evergreen with these lines, but it's going to work out for now. I just have that feeling. Okay, so I'm going to just rest that there, and I'm going to work with my elephant for everywhere else up here. Okay. And all I'm doing is dragging my color across, like I said, the silk screen. I'm going to try not to get into any of the evergreen area because I don't want to smear my color. So I'm going to wait until I'm all done and I'll grab a smaller one. Let me wipe the excess off so that way I don't pull any of the evergreen into my container. Now I did leave it on a little chunky for how I would have liked to have done it, but because I'm going to be using some multiple colors here, and I got to move a little quicker. My fingers are too fat to get in the corner. There it goes. I'm going to try and lift as I go. Okay. So I'm going to do the mountains real quick. Oops, my squeegee fell in. I'm going to get this on. So that way I can blow it dry and then I can put the transfer back down. Okay. And the reason why another reason why I'm doing this is because we have our heat on pretty high and I have radiator heat, which is very dry in this house. Makes my house super dry. So everything has been drying super quick on me. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. It's just the nature of my home. So yeah, that's where we stand with that. Okay, so I got my excess off. Just going to make sure I keep pulling. Ooh, this looks good. And I'm going to get the and then I'm going to blow dry. And I'll do the rest of the stuff in the other colors. That was great, see? I didn't have to use too much. Now, let's peel this up. The mountains are calling, and just gonna let it sit just like this. And hi Bob, hi Christy, hi Christina, hi Carol, hi Sharon. Set a paste on the board to hold it up. If you lay that down lightly, will it stick? It shouldn't. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm gonna do. Now, I am avoiding hitting my transfer with any heat because I don't want it to shrink on me. I learned my lesson the hard way. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Carolyn. So I just want to be super careful. Like I said, super, super careful. And I'm going to put this back. Uh-oh, hopefully it didn't mess up my bear here. We should be okay. Because some of the blue did go on. It should be all right. It's okay. I'm not concerned about that at the moment. So let's go ahead and get our white. It does. It dries super bright. I love it. Oops, chalk booger. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because I am done using my Azure, I'm going to go ahead and get the lid back on this, and I'm going to make sure I scrape all this extra chalk paste right back into my container because I want to be able to use it again. So let's get it right back in. There we go. Let's get the lid back on. Now I'm going to keep my Evergreen open, but I'm going to give it another spray, and I'm going to give my Elephant a quick spray. So I'm just going to mix it back up, mix my Evergreen back up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Custard and Brick for my bear here. Hi, Heidi. Let's get this. Oh. My fingers are so cold, it's so hard to open these containers. Oh. Okay. Hopefully, I do not pull any blue into this. Fingers crossed. Okay, so my brick is it's smooth, but it definitely needs a little help. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna give it a little spritz. Oh, there we go. That's the way I like it. Okay, and I'm sure my custard is probably gonna be the same way because my custard, I'm at the very, very, very bottom of this. So we definitely, well, yeah, we definitely had to spray with some water here. You can see that'll be a color I'm going to have to order. Some more custard. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a majority of, hi Debbie. I have a project set up to make this tonight. Yay! Oh, I can't wait to catch it, Heidi. Okay, so I'm going to just pop down and marble my bear. Okay, and I'm hoping none of this blue that came on, I should have waited for it to dry before I pushed it all the way down. That's all right. Hoping none of that picks up in the color. Hopefully the brick will be dark enough to cover it if it does. And I don't want to go crazy overboard, but as you can see, I'm not touching any place I put brick because then I'll have contaminated my colors, and I obviously don't want to do that, right? So let's go ahead and get this all smeared up. Ooh, look how pretty that's turning out already. This sure did make a nice pretty color for this bear. And I think I actually may have used just enough, which is always so difficult sometimes, like when you're marbling, because you don't want to use too much because it's kind of done once you use it, you know? So yeah, you kind of want to be careful with it. But I'm going to kind of leave it a little heavy here. And I'm not going to go crazy because I want to get some white in here. So that way I can pull this up I wanted to do the white because I want it to be part of the focal point of this, like the I must go, like we must go to the mountains. You know, that was my thought with the white. The white will make it pop. And then I'm just going to try my best to pull some of this color down, covering these little fun little things here. Hopefully it doesn't pull the blue in. Hopefully the blue is dry, does not reactivate, didn't clog anything, you know. Okay, and we're gonna pull up. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, look how pretty my bear looks. Oh, I love them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is move this guy down. Where's my heat tool? Let's get I must go. Chalk booger. Get my bear. Oh, he looks awesome. Okay. Oh, I hope I didn't just get blue chalk paste all over myself. That would stink. Okay. So. That's dry. Get another paste over here. There we go. Now I'm just going to push it down a little bit there. And let's get our trees. And then I might just, I think I'm going to do the whole bottom in this green, to be honest with you, because I can see him standing on some, maybe some moss, like a mossy tree stump, you know? Couldn't you see the bear standing on like a mossy stump? Looking to the mountains. That's what I could see. Why am I still using this little itty bitty squeegee? That's going to take me forever. Trying to lay the color on a little bit thicker so it doesn't dry as quickly. Okay, and hopefully, where's the green? I could do John Murr's name in the white. Here we go. Alrighty. Oh, look how good it turned out. Yay! Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Hi, Chantel. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, I love it. That turned out fantastic. Let me get this into some water here. My water's off to the side. There we go. Okay, so that was super fun. Now let's get, oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. Let's get our squeegees cleaned up here and our chalk paste closed up. So what, like I said, with my house running super dry, I've noticed that I've had to add some extra moisture to my color, which just add a little bit of the spray water, and just move quicker and lift my transfer. Takes a little second longer, but imagine how much longer or how much time you'd be saving if you don't have to redo again. So I choose to go that route now, which makes sense for me. So that's what I've decided to do. And hopefully, if you guys are having this issue, or you run into that problem, maybe what I just showed you will be a little key to help you get a chance to better work through. Oh, geez. Jacking my chalk paste up. There we go. Hopefully that'll help you out with making sure that your project doesn't dry out on you. So, yeah, that was super fun. I can't wait to hang this up. We, like I said, this was a project I had waited to do until it came back in stock again, because I just don't like showing projects that you guys can't get your hands on. So you can go right into my online store. It's the pinned post right below, and you can snag this. Colors that I used again are Elephant, Evergreen, Azure, White, Brick, Custard, and that's it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat this up, because I can see in some places it's still chunky or wet looking, I should say. Oh yeah, there it goes. That went pretty quickly. Awesome. All right, now hold on. I see one little spot that I must have touched with my finger. There we goes. That I must have had finger chalk on. And there it is. Super fun, super easy. This turned out awesome. Will you be washing off all your beautiful Christmas designs? Yeah, I probably will, because I want to reuse my chalkboards. I have all my designer frame chalkboards that I cannot wait to redesign on, but I just can't bring myself to do it yet until the holiday's over. Like, usually right after New Year's, we'll go ahead and undecorate for Christmas, if you will. So that's when I'll redesign my chalkboards, which will be fun, because next year we'll have some new designs, which will be awesome. Plus I have my Bless Our Nest, which I can't wait to hang up. I'm so ready to do that. Hi Sharon, thanks for joining. I'm so excited to hang up my Bless Our Nest. I'm so excited to hang this up in the living room. I can't wait. It's so cute. This was just a lot of fun to make. I love the way it wound up turning out. It just looks so cute. And I love it on this particular wood chalkboard, this rustic wood, because it makes me think of the mountains. So, yeah, it's super fun. So guys, if you want this, like I said, Azure, Brick, Elephant, Custard, White, Evergreen are the colors I used. Mountains Are Calling is the name of the transfer. You'll just need a squeegee with these chalk paste colors and your transfer, and you can go ahead and recreate this all on your own. You see exactly how I did it. I just stopped, I pulled up as I did it. There's nothing that dried out. This was meant to look like this, all distressed. This was meant to look all distressed. It turned out amazing. So thanks so much for watching. I may, depending on how my evening goes, because I do have a Couture leadership call, I may come in and do another project later on tonight. So check back, see if I do. I came in late. How come you put the chalk paste containers right under the transfer? Oh, Chantel, I did that because in my house, it's super, I'm going to say humid, but I don't think that's the right word. It's very dry because of our heat. We have radiator heat. And it just makes everything super dry. I don't know why. Like, my skin's dry, everything's dry. Well, it makes my chalk paste dry way crazy fast. So as I got done a portion, I would lift it up and I would dry it, and then I would just put back down where I needed to chalk again. I would lift it up and dry it. And as I got further down, I couldn't have the transfer lay all the way down, so I just put, once I knew these were dry, I put the chalk paste containers to hold the transfer up so it didn't get like wet chunks on here. That was the only reason why I did it. But yeah, oh, I love this so much. Can't wait to go show hubby. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for joining me today. And I will talk, thanks Chantel. Actually, you want to know who you can thank for that idea? Miss Susan Tapley, because I saw her do it in one of her videos. And I was like, that's a genius idea. I couldn't just keep holding it with my arm because, well, you know, my arms weren't long enough. So you can thank her for that one. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.